Hey lovelies, it's Alexa with Blue Woods Design and it's Monday, so Mixed Media Art School's Monday prompt project this week is Sparkle. And I had some fun because I decided let's try to challenge myself because sparkle is easy for me. I love putting sparkle into anything, but I thought I also love grunginess. So what if I try to combine grungy and sparkle? So I've showed you that I've grabbed, these are Prima graphite sticks, and I showed you my General's charcoal. I've got my Elegant Writer. I've got just some regular pencils. And now I'm grabbing all things glittery and sparkly. So I grabbed all my grungy stuff and then all my sparkle stuff. I've got some, look at these fun little dots that are 3D, and palette pastels that have this like shimmer to them, and some pens that have sparkle. I also used my Bria Reese iridescent, like the liquid glitter. And that always makes me actually think of Kristen Van Velkenberg. I believe it's how you say her name. But if you follow her on YouTube here, you know she loves that liquid glitter. So it always reminds me of her when I use it. So I am going to do one of my girls, and I am starting with my Elegant Writer, and I am going to put it down and spray it. If you have not used this, there's tons of tutorials about it. I mean, really, it's kind of about playing and experimenting, but essentially it's an ink that when it gets wet, it bleeds into this really pretty turquoisey color, and then when you blot it up or you let it really spread, you get this pink color. So this part you don't totally end up seeing as much, but it's a way to get me moving. It's a way to add some color and grunge to my page, and it actually does inform the choices I make later, because this pinkish hue and this turquoise hue kind of dictate where I add the color, like the color that I add. So I am just playing with tons of water and sparkle. So that little white bottle off to the left that I keep using with my water and my ink is the liquid glitter, and that stuff is so great. It's kind of hard sometimes to see on the camera, but the whole page right now is like shimmering. It's so pretty. And then I grab my Prima graphite stick, and I grab my, I believe it's a 12B, like the most pigmented and dark. And I decide to go around the edges with that, and I get even crazier and I add even more of that soon. So you can see I'm just really going for it. Grunge it up. And then I'm going to start to add my face in here. And with the face, I really wanted to be pretty loose and use my graphite. Look at that. Isn't that fun? I mean, some of you, it might give anxiety, like if you don't like messy, grungy, crazy, but ooh, I love it. And so I still have some of those pinks and purples coming through. Look at that. Isn't that so pretty? But as I get going, I end up using those colors to kind of move the piece forward, and in turn you don't always end up seeing the Elegant Writer, but it is a great fun tool if you haven't played with it. And now I'm going to get to doing my face, and again, like I said, I start really loose. So I am just putting in my spaces and my lines, right? Like mapping out the face, but scribbling. Look how I'm holding my pencil back on the end. If you are interested in learning to draw faces and that feels intimidating to you, I do have a face basics course that is available right now. I've had a ton of people say they love it. I've had lots of awesome success from the students in the class. So if you are feeling like you want to up your game with faces, that's linked below. But this is a really loose, easy one. So you also don't need to feel intimidated. Like it does not, look at how scribbly I did it, right? Like it's all mishy-mashy. And if you saw, I had a wet paper towel that I was using with my when I was doing all the water with the Elegant Writer and stuff. And so I use that to kind of swipe the face. And what's cool is I got these lines in the graphite, and it is fun and beautiful. And like I said, right now it all has like a shimmer to it. Even though you can't totally tell here, you'll see it towards the end. But now you see I start grabbing, I'm doing kind of this blue and pink feel to the whole piece. So where I'm shading her face a little, I'm doing blues and pinks. And this is the Mineral palette, or Mineral Eyes palette by Jane Davenport. And that has such shimmer to it. And these paints that I grabbed the other day at Hobby Lobby have just glitter in them. So I've shown you my hack where I just use like a nail polish that has glitter. This is the same kind of concept, right? Like the glitter doesn't go anywhere because it's contained in that. It doesn't have as much color to it as like it would appear it does in the bottle. So I grabbed just an ink and I put it down and did a really loose layer of ink with that sparkle so that it actually had some color and heft and weight to it, because it was starting to feel like I wanted to differentiate the hair from the background, from the face, all that kind of stuff. And then I'm going to put more sparkle on and more sparkle and more sparkle. And that's what I'm going to do. But I invite you guys to play along this week. Add sparkle to something that you're doing and then tag us using the hashtag Monday Prompt Project, or tag me, Blue Woods Design, or the school at Mixed Media Art School, and post in our Facebook group. We love to see it. So you can create this girl right here or anything you want that is inspired by sparkle. We will also have a second inspiration piece, and that is coming from your resident artist, Devin, and she's Art Infused Living. So I'll be sharing that one soon too. And I hope you guys are inspired to go create some gorgeous, sparkly stuff. All right, you guys, enjoy the rest of the video, and I will see you again next week.